Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. Deadly violence erupted on Independence Day and continued into the weekend, bringing the number of homicides for 2024 to 19. The violence is mainly concentrated in well-known areas with an increasing number of victims of homicides, males below the age of 21. There have been calls for a greater police presence in some of the troubled communities and for more forceful and sustained campaign to rid the communities of guns. So we ask, do you think a greater police presence in the communities plagued by violence will result in a reduction in the violence? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Because right now we do not have a hotspot per se. We do not have a hotspot. In the time of Restore Confidence, there was a hotspot. There were people who were known to the police, and the police knew the people who were committing the crimes, and the police could take action on that. But in our situation right now, it is not a situation where there are criminals that are known to the police. A peaceful area today, you will just find tomorrow it is a place of violence, and you'll find revenge killing and those type of things just happening in a place that was totally peaceful. Tomorrow, another place which had no crime. A young man might just get up in the morning, he kills somebody, and then you find gang violence and everything start happening. So even when people talking about government controlling crime and so on, they must understand that the way the crime is in St. Lucia, that it is a different type of crime from what was there during the time of Restore Confidence. And it is very difficult for any policeman or to really take control of those type of crimes that are happening in St. Lucia right now. I don't see St. Lucia.
But do you believe the police presence in the crime hotspots will help?
Yes, police presence always help, but we do not have a crime hotspot in St. Lucia. We have crime happening all over St. Lucia in places that were peaceful. So but anytime there's police presence, it will help.
I don't believe in gun. I'm always against gun. And gun is bringing too many crimes and violence in our country, because we need protection from the policemen, and we need more police assistance in the country to help our country, because we have a beautiful country, we have a great country. There's not enough penalty. Fine and confinement it should be for all those who using gun, because I'm against gun. I never believe in gun.
Les bons gars de ça fait. Les moun nan ni l'idée pour faire ba il y a c'est fait qui a fait. Mais pour attention mais il still kay ready. Il still kay ready, et puis c'est pour ni plus police station c'est commune dans crime qu'a fait là. Ça qui a cause tout ces bail là, c'est leader ces gang là. Soué yo de ka mettre ces noms en dedans. Laisse la toute gang de kay croiser, pas kay ni gang.
Most definitely, I think it will, because you would understand that most of those guys, they come out at night to commit the crime, so it will show that there is some fear of the police. So I do believe that more police presence in the hotspots will help quell the crime situation.
Absolutely, I believe and I know that more police presence in the crime hotspots will affect the level of crime that we have, because naturally, if you make the criminal elements uncomfortable, they will find other ways, or they will have to move. That there's no two ways about it. I don't think the criminals sleep or they work 24 hours a day. So if we have the manpower, if they do the crimes at night, they sleep during the day. If they sleep during the day and they commit the crime at night, we have to be at them. So the more police presence, naturally, I think it's gonna create an impact and help reduce the level of crimes we're experiencing all around the island right now.
Yes, Desmond. I agree. If you put more police, more boots on the road, it will help the situation. I believe so strongly.
Okay, the way it is there right now in St. Lucia, I believe crime is out of control. So the only way to ameliorate the situation is to have a permanent police presence in the hot spots. Because if we check in the past, the moment that the police presence scales back, the crime rate begins to increase. So we'll have to keep the police in the hotspots permanently until a means of lowering crime can be arrived at.
Of course, it will help, because if they are patrolling in all nooks, all corners of the villages and towns, it will cool down. I believe it will cool down, because They will say, look, the policeman coming, or make me police, and they will cool down. I believe there will be some sort of improvement in that.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. St. Lucia's media are in the spotlight following the reporting by an online publication of the reaction to a police raid in the Bruceville community in Vieux Fort. The acting Prime Minister, Dr. Ernest Hilaire, criticized the report, labeling it as inaccurate and likely to do harm to St. Lucia's reputation. Other commentators have weighed in on the debate and broadened the criticism, accusing the media of sensationalizing crime. So we ask, have the media been irresponsible in the coverage of crime? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.